with you. We're going to do this together. You see the courage that it takes. Someone has to face their mortality often. And I gently ask them to think, if things don't work out, what we can talk about. But I can say to a person who's very short term and say, when everybody goes to bed at night and everything's quiet and you don't have any more distractions like you've had all day long and those thoughts come, do you want to talk about that? I wanted you to do a couple of things that you'll always be glad you did today. And heaven knows, Nicole, we hope you get through all this. But the fact is, everybody goes someday, and we hope it's a long time from now. But I want you to just look at each other and take a moment to say something, Kevin, that you always want her to take with her and that she always wants you to take with you. This is your chance. Make it good.
Make it good. I love you through thick and thin. You've been everything to me. I don't want you to be upset. I've told you everything so far that I know and I love. And I want you to have a great life beyond this. It's not the end. You're so young. I just love you so much.
There are times it just feels like they've been waiting for someone to give them an opportunity to talk about these things that they're carrying around all by themselves.
I want you to know how much me and the kids love you. How much you've changed our lives forever in such a good way. You've made me a stronger person and more organized. I want you to know the kids will forever remember you. Nobody's ever forget your name and your legacy because it's huge. Forever be in it with us. Kids will always be okay. We have two very smart kids. I love you unconditionally. I'm gonna make you proud. I love you.
When we started, it was all about stories, and it's still about stories. And then after a while, I'd say, well, the stories are just a vehicle, because what we really want this video to be is whenever somebody watches that video, maybe a child who doesn't remember a parent or a future generation who never knew that grandfather or whatever, I want them to watch that video and go, I know that person. Girl. Yay, pretty girl. How'd you describe her as mom?
Oh, goodness. Loving. But yet, wants her kids to have very good morals instilled in them. So she passes that on in a way that a mother should to her children. Spectacular woman who forever care about her children. And she's an awesome mom. Doesn't get better than her.
Kate's a wonderful person. She, who does what Kate does? Flies all around the country and helps people, document their lives for the people they're leaving behind. It's such a giving thing to do. If you have a video, you can push rewind and keep watching it over and over again. It's awesome. and people cling on to that. We have a bunch of kids, one of which is Emma, who was at the time 2. And I convinced my wife that it was her sort of obligation, having Life Chronicles come and videotape her with her kids so that she could leave a legacy for Emma to treasure forever.
I don't think I already told you that. I think, it's not easy, but I've been through it myself, and gotta keep going, push yourself, and not feel bad for yourself. Not use me as an excuse, and
Right.
do what you need to do. Continue to make me proud. And Daddy and everyone that loves you.
Right.
Your grandparents. No excuse me.
I won't.
Good, because we have it on film now, so you won't be able to get away with it.
Emma is Courtney, 100%. It's angelic. It's a funny story, Courtney was terminal when we decided to have a baby. Little did I know that years after Courtney's passing, Emma was going to evolve and have so many traits that reminded me of Courtney. She understands her mom's not with us. But as she gets older and gets more age appropriate, the video that she'll see of her mom speaking to her directly will be a gift that her mom will give for her entire life. It's just awesome.
And we decided from the beginning, it's not about taking someone's hope away. It's about taking care of a piece of business that if you live to 90, you'll still be glad you did.
I just love you with all my heart. And I never loved anybody as much as you. And you're a great mom. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight till I can't fight anymore. I just want to let you know that you're always in my heart. And I never could have asked for a better wife and a partner.
I've learned how incredibly generous people are. I've learned how hard it is. Nobody wants to hurt anybody. That's why us walking in is so much better than someone in the family coming over and saying, "Can I videotape you?"
I feel like everybody can benefit from this, even if they're in a place where they're not feeling ready. And if it's a good facilitator, I think that it can bring out things that otherwise wouldn't, and then it's on video, so you can help turn it around so that in the future it gives those still here a chance to feel like closure.
Yes.
Yeah. It was nice to hear his voice. Because I was just saying, like with my mom, her birthday was yesterday, and I'm sorry if I cry, but I don't remember her voice.
Right.
But I'll always have Shaw's voice.
Yes.
I see just that it brings peace to people, that the words have been said, and they don't have to think. They have a big check mark off that to-do list in their life, and they can move on. By being seen together on camera, whoever remains remembers not just the sight and sound of that person, but what it felt like to be with them.
Yeah, my late wife's biggest regret was not doing it. It was just not having done it sooner. Who knows what tomorrow brings? Today is nothing but a gift. And I was very pleased with Courtney's relief that she was feeling like she was leaving a gift for Emma and the other kids.
I think the really exciting thing now is healthcare professionals, palliative care doctors, social workers, hospice workers, have finally, and I don't know, maybe the families showed this to them, but they finally get what this is and what it means to these families, and more of our requests are coming from them.
It's actually, this is going to sound really weird, but it's really a beautiful thing to be with somebody who's dying.
Absolutely.
I don't mean to cry because I truly mean that.
It's all about love and courage, but the courage is driven by the love. There's no question about that. I'm always so moved by these people to do this.